NAVI. DRX.
And there are a couple players just on the other side. You see Stax is ready with the flash. The gate crash, and he's already flashed up. He's stunned up, he's dead. A great opener for RB, but the counter from Xiao is good. 3v2 in favor of DRX as you see the members of NAVI scattering back towards B.
Cena and Sugetsu a million miles away from this one, so plant will be conceded. Actually, even Cena taking the long route round. He'll be bodyguarded right now by Marco, who's actually probably going to get sound cue here. Cena's found it.
Hey, he was weak too. Leaving things into 2v2. The 4 members that remain on the server are all healthy. Frenzy in the hands of both for DRX as the clock ticks away. Cena being cautious, that's how he wants to approach this. Sugetsu doing a bit of the same. First molly clearing, nothing there. Cena jumping out, jumping straight into his death. DRX get the pistol.
I think fairly cognizant of what's going on here. Yeah, Angel will find the spam through the wall. Buzz will fall off the rip.
There goes that judge. It's picked up by Zest. The Stax falls too. No showers control. You've got RB who's gotten a little bit further back and he's going to get a kill off of it. Upgraded weapon too.
Last player standing.
But it very quickly crumbles yet again. Mako into 1vx. It's now a 1v3. We've had a couple of situations like this, Mike, already where DRX are like, well, hang on. They're burning the clock down on this one all the way. That nade from Ziphead's going to be good. 10 seconds left and Mako's already down. The spike can't make its way out. They've got to go fast on this as Ziphead continues to hold the line.
Probably as well. I was going to say Angel in the back lines will be able to get the orbital strike off, but it actually misses the plant. RB's found a response.
Huge kill on Angel. RB swinging around 56 HP. He's by himself. He will fall.
By the Sage Wall.
Buzz is going.
It's an indication.
Buzz is going, and they invested the ult. RB's already down. Buzz finally, though, finding value. Backside ultimately traded back as CNED will not relent on Shower's control. I don't know how the spike is going to get out of here, Mike. I don't think it will.
No. Zest will be revealed by the Seekers. An opportunity to take the TP, but a 1v3 now. And the rest comes through. Angel back on his feet just to make matters worse.
How on earth does Zest pull this off? He's got the
Planted.
Trailblazer that's spotted where he is.
He's stunned as well.
Yeah, this does not look good. He may have slipped the net, though, to get a kill, but can't even net that. Meanwhile, it's a pit from Zest that gets invested. Trailblazer to create some space, and you see 2 members still playing in it on site, on B, as Navi attempt to retake this. RB with just 10 HP.
I think he spotted the barrel there.
Oh, so close. Yeah, RB ultimately falls. Zest biding his time. You hear the ult use. Is it going to find one? Yes, it will.
That's pit down.
Can they continue to play around this? They've got to go aggressive towards DRX. That's exactly what they're trying to do. Sugetsu with 2, and the defuse for Navi.
It's so difficult for DRX to find any space to work with.
Angel's so paranoid that they hit his B. This is all a fake that he just rotated all the way back, concerned for the lurker. Meanwhile, DRX are going to get the spike down on B. Note, there's still Showers control there for CNED, and he could win this round by himself. Angel still with the ult, and CNED still with the op. He's finding another. 2v2 here, Stax and Mako trying to reestablish and maintain control of the site. You see the smokes going down. Mako patient, and they're going to drop the orbital strike.
Just to clear out lamps.
Yeah. The feeling, the need to win this round, Stax has gotten it down. It's just CNED, and it's just CNED with the op. Certainly not the weapon you want in a situation like this, but he's gotten one. Is he going to be able to get the second? Yes, he does! What a play from CNED! Find themselves.
And RB's just a million miles ahead because of the molly slowing things down. Xiao will find a second. Buzz will fall down to 53 HP on Xiao, able to slow things down even further. DRX not even in the front door, Doug.
No, and they invested so much. That dual-pronged attack that we were just talking about, nullified, blunted. And with that, DRX, because those tools are missing, have to creep their way out, and maybe that's the key. Zest has already gotten the opener onto Angel, no less.
Find anything else, though. Xiao tucks himself into Tube. Looks like he might be rewarded here, but Stax actually gets the better of him. Finds a second.
Welcome to
crispy shots out from Stax. They're going to invest the pit too, desperately needing a round.
And a better pit this time around. It actually gives DRX some control over a choke point.
I dare said the previous time that Cena, maybe not the right weapon in a situation like this, and he made a fool of me. But I can't imagine he can do it again in a pit. In a pit? That's the pit! He's going to have to do it with the Phantom, and he cannot as Stax plays hero for DRX and finally stops the bleeding.
Rewarded with a 3v5 victory. CNED punished off the rip here.
Yeah.
Operator removed.
Hello aggression from DRX, and maybe not a moment too soon. As for as dire as it's looked, I mean, an 8-4 half, you take those. But they've got to get there. They aren't there quite yet. DRX finding another as Stax, trying to control showers. This time it's Buzz with the op switches. Angel weak, but the aim was messy.
Spike planted.
Very comfortable post plant here. Orbital strike available. Molly, 2 snake bites as well. Angel and Zipan with mountains to climb. So you want to try and flip this. Zest actually going to... I think maybe hear a footstep here. Yeah, he looks ready for this flank to come through. Angel desperate to address that back line.
He's just so weak.
Enemy remaining.
And the weak get weaker. He's got to deal with orbital strike. Did well to get away from it, but he wasn't able to consider RB. That wall, too, is going to be so miserable to get through on the pistol.
Actually boxing this off, it gives NAVI a very, very comfortable post plant here. It's only RB on the flank, but I mean, look at the minimap. Look what he's got to overcome to apply any pressure.
And he really can't make a move until the wall gets cleared.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it's just going to be him against the world. And you see, once again, in these pistol rounds, it's just so labored. It's so tedious to get through that wall. They finally break a panel, but now what? The spike's been ticking away for 20 seconds. RB is still sitting in the teleporter. CNED gets overwhelmed as DRX have found some space. Shao handling the first, 31 HP. Buzz had it. I don't think he did get half. But that's all he's able to get so far. Shao still alive. Angel left in a 1v1. Zest is going to be able to take it all the way unless Angel swings out, and he does. Navi get the pistol. Time around, Stax is close to having his Seekers. RB's a little bit close. It's perhaps halfway there, but see what this setup is. We saw this previously, too. He just swings off of his own flash. RB making opportunities for himself and finding a kill onto CNED.
Stax clinging to life here at 5 HP. Almost punished, but it's actually RB, as he said, to respond. Shao will get himself a rifle back in hand. Actually, still gets the better of RB.
That was really ambitious from RB there.
Maybe trying to police the weapon slightly, but
yeah,
definitely overstayed his welcome.
Navi, you talked so much about Navi's playstyle in the first half. You see some of it here and how they're slowing things down so much. And min-maxing, too. Getting the orb, getting Shao one step away from his ult.
The other thing is, as well, they come into this, 3 rifles, 2 pistols. They're now basically 1 man down, yes, but Stax and Zest, very squishy targets right now.
30 seconds left.
Stax in particular, 5 HP. You look at him funny and he's dead.
They will spot Zest. If they get solid information off that, at least the ping comes through. Yeah, Zipan's going to swing onto it. Zest will find it, though. Hang on, Navi have found responses.
It's a 2v2. Shao's still so weak and somehow still alive, but they're so convinced that there are other people here. They have to delay for just a moment, and that's going to buy DRX just enough time to rotate. But what do they do with it? Do they flood? Do they go? Buzz has a nade. Mako with a molly.
Shao's completely disconnected from sight here, leaving Sugetsu in a position to maybe thread back through elbow.
Interesting, too, with Shao as weak as he is, you think maybe you put him out there as a sacrificial lamb, get some
Molly
info and trade off of it.
Molly's going to slow down the peak from elbow.
He's gotten it to half. He's going to stick it the whole way. Mike, he's going to stick it the whole way! Right under their noses!
Creeping closer and closer.
They've got a couple of tools here, too, and not just the element of surprise when it comes to aggression. DRX, 3 ults here. I mean, you imagine RB investing. You've got one of them already used by Stax. Zest patiently waiting and rewarded as RB's able to get another. Invested 2 ults. What more do they drop? Is RB still causing problems? See, those flashes have been so effective, but Shao able to put him down. As you see, things start to settle, though. I mean, it paints a grim picture, Mike. Shao left in a 1v3.
30 seconds left.
Navi's still trying to hang on to this 3-round lead, but the last couple of rounds have just not gone their way, and this seems to be no different.
Buzz got to be the first that he finds. Chipped away at, but
Which
makes it harder now for Shao to recover from that. Stacks on the swing.
Gonna use the Brim Smokes to swing out behind. That flash is gonna get a lot of info.
Wait,
And
no
buying
way.
just
RB's
time.
going to TP into the background. Surely not.
I mean, keep an eye on it. It's tempting, it's tantalizing, and it's considered, but he hasn't gotten to it yet. He hasn't committed, just buying his time as Navi's still playing around through short.
You will not kill my
See that res online, orbital strike used, Buzz trying to reposition as Navi or Gar starting to get some kills. Zipan with two massive ones, seeing it, looking to get the spike down, and Mako causing problems. It's Mako and Zest, the two controllers, and Mako's getting up really far by himself. 13 seconds left. They're going to have to make a move for this, and Zest is going to be ahead of it.
I don't think he's going to catch him on the dropout, though.
It's going to be so quick. It's going to be so close. No utility for Zest. It's already fallen. Shao getting the spike down, left in a 1v2. And honestly, Mike, a winnable one at that.
Shao posting up underneath Hookah here. Did Zest spot him?
Oh, I'm not sure, but he's surrounded, repositioning, finding a cushion, finding some space. And perhaps a second lease on life as he's gotten it down to one. A dangerous move there as he takes the knife out to take one step further back. Shao now spotted the flash up top. Does he dare swing? Mako bold on it. On the tap, 38 HP. Make that 17 now, and Mako's still healthy. But Shao can just continue to tempt, continue to tease, continue to bait on the swing, and Mako gets it. He's gonna have enough time for the defuse too. Mako plays that beautifully. But is it just a fake comeback? Early pin invested from DRX. The opener as Buzz finds value with the op. Seen it with the trade though. And they've taken so much space from Hookah already, Mike. But DRX want to fight. They're going to try to fight this right into the teeth of what Zipan were doing, what Navi was doing. And now they're stuck.
toxin screen down.
We're cognizant somebody's taking the TP here. Zest tucked inside. Shao and Angel left to try and recover this round. A 2v4 will be nothing short of a miracle, especially with Mako getting himself tucked into showers now.
I mean, they're going to get out quietly. Smoke's down. And the smoke might be the only thing that tips their presence. You mentioned Mako. He's the one who's here. Does he boldly fight? Does he wait for reinforcements? Seems to be patient on this one. Angel taking a step back. No Molly to play with. Just concerned, paranoid for what could be coming around. You hear the footsteps, the flash out from Shao to buy some time, to create some space.
DRX taking their sweet time on this. Mako maybe considering the fact that there's a Molly in play here from Angel.
Yeah. I love it, though. Given these numbers, he's opportunistic on the repositioning. He's going to try to pinch in. Shao on the flash. You see the tap through. Angel's already gotten onto one. But there's still so much to do, and it's all falling onto Shao. A 1v2 now. A 1v1 now. Shao, 7 bullets. Zest halfway. Shao on the swing, and it's wide!
After that clutch.
Oh, RB with the judge up close. He finds value. I mean, stays alive with a sliver of health. 6 HP, but the damage is done. And honestly, when you've got a judge and a bulldog in a situation like that, you'll take what you can get.
RB trying to reset back towards 8. Mako and Buzz don't think have been given any indicators yet of heavy presence or short. Now he has. Mako going to slow down the showers pinch.
Passive info gathering from B2 allows them to start to rotate over. You see Zest has already made his way back towards A. Mako still playing around the smoke and staying alive somehow undetected, but Angel has just walked right by him. Mako getting one. Seeing it and Sugetsu, the only 2 that remain. Yeah, they still have the spike in tow, and yeah, they still have some time, but they're so painfully outnumbered, Mike. And RB was patient the entire time. He's upgraded a weapon. He has the spike. Wisely doesn't peek into the fight again. I mean, that is discipline if I've ever seen it.
Well, force the hand of Sugetsu out of the dropout here. Actually, reveal his position. Give him a chance at one of these taps. We know what Sugetsu's capable of.
Yep, he's capable. He was capable enough to get one. That's all it was.
To get Angel back on his feet.
I've got your trail.
You see it right there, but you've got 2 members from DRX. We're going to try to deny that. And RB's already gotten one. Zipan's fallen. Cena still hasn't been able to get the orb. You see the teleport through as they start to rotate back. Everyone from DRX is here, and it's a miserable situation for Navi. Miserable for Sugetsu, and it's just not enough. It's gonna be very one-dimensional if this is how they commit. The Trailblazers are gonna clear things out though, and RB's gone all the way in, and he's all the way in by himself. The flash off of it, and the flick from Sugetsu's filthy. How have NAVI stabilized through this? How have they maintained control of the site?
Actually, yeah, it does get Marco off the plant here, so forcing a second attempt at it. Maybe even a third. Doesn't get caught with that satchel, though.
No, not punished in the window, as small as it was. Sax now with Shower's control. Mako has fallen, a 4v2 in favor of NAVI this time. Sax on the reposition. NAVI can take their time, man. They have so much control, and they have so much time. That Flash not getting anything. This one will. You see it, Zest turn to the corner, and it's beautiful. It sets him up quite nicely.
And the pit!
Shao's just on the tap. Reconsiders it. He's gonna get it to halfway. He's gonna get it all the way. Mikey's gonna take it the whole way! Another stolen defuse! But he's slowed. I mean, surely he doesn't dare swing in a situation like this, right?
Double flash here. Double flash is beautiful, but it's a 1-for-1.
Yeah, it's just all it is. Cena, the one falling on the side of Navi, though.
Say, removing the wall maybe relinquishes some of that, I guess, safety in a site executing, cutting off a choke point, but my eyes on the minimap here. Buzz has gone exploring elsewhere on the map. Shao seemingly aware of the possibility, but when does Buzz make a move? This is good information, though, because it allows DRX to fully commit towards the other 3 members being here on B site.
Absolutely. I think you're right. The one question is, does Buzz make a move? How patient is he? Because right now, I mean, he's got him controlled. He's got him corralled. 30 seconds. And the silence on the spike, that flash.
30 seconds left.
Notwithstanding is deafening. Waiting for utility to come back up. You see the nade through, Zipan. Biding his time. Roomba, flash, and then the satchels. You imagine they'll start to go out, and there they go. But it seemed like he hit his legs on the way out. It's a 1-for-1. Mako's still controlling the site. Buzz is now making a move, but it's not going to matter.
DRX have done great to deny or avoid confirmation here.
But CNED's a trap. As soon as the wall goes down, his life goes too. Mako able to clean him up. Angel Flash, he can't see a damn thing.
Flash
dancing around back sight. Unreal. DRX have cracked the site wide open. Now Navi have shown up with reinforcements, but it's too little too late. They still aren't their way out on site. As the crowd comes to life once more, DRX looking to take the lead against Navi in overtime. But they're far from done. Still some pesky members of the defense up. Zip and Shao and Sugetsu putting in what seems like an unwinnable situation, but the demand is there. The ask could not be greater. And it seems like they're crumbling in the face of it. That's exactly what they do.
Buzz.
And they're gonna satchel out, they're gonna flash, Buzz falls. What can RB do? I mean, you can't imagine much in the face of all of that Viper utility. And even more piled on, but he's... I thought he was gonna swing in front through the molly, but he doesn't. Swings back around, Sugetsu cleans him up. You see the defenses for DRX scrambling, but Stacks with 2. Trying to right the ship, trying to bring him back. Trying to put him down as Mako gets another.
Angel's got the molly and the ult here, though. DRX still have to move fast.
And they have no duelists to go with it. They have no duelists to take the fight to Navi's doorstep. It's all on to Angel. Off of this you go. Seekers, the flash. There's Orbital Strike. Zest cleans him up, and DRX somehow claw their way back into the map and take a 1-0 lead.
NAVI just unable to buy enough time in that final round, Doug. The stars almost aligned for them, but Stacks blows this.
This Cypher cam is so miserable to deal with. You've got to get so far up before you can clear it out. Meanwhile, DRX have gotten their way out onto the site. Some of the defenses are there, but Mako looking to play spoiler up in heaven. No challenge yet. It's just Sugetsu who's playing on the other side, and he's going to play into this. Well, of course he's going to play into this, but they walked right by each other, Mike.
He's able to slip through the poison orb here. Going to get the backstab on Shao. He will fall.
Oh, it's a surprise. Now you see the double duelist from Navi causing problems. They've gotten the spike down. They've repositioned up towards heaven. You see some of the mollies come through, but you're not expecting Sugetsu here. Either way, handled. Zest cleans him up. All falls onto RB. He's got to swing out. He's got to get one, and Angel's timing is perfect. Navi will get the pistol. And yeah, there's a little bit of help from Shao, but if the timing's not great, he's in trouble.
Well, they have to farm here because it's everybody from DRX drifting this way.
There's the flash. There's the confirmation. RB's ahead of it, though. They look to swing. Angel on the reposition, dropped. Xiao has to tuck tail and get away. And now in the face of the paranoia, in the face of the dog, manages to take one. Well done. But the sight lost.
Player standing.
Sugetsu almost actually finds a kill on the way out. Zest will secure it though. CNED, a 1v4. Still pretty healthy, but just find a couple of kills very early on here. We'll make this a possibility.
You see the paranoia and just how he's handling his crosshairs. There's someone low, is behind pillar, behind garage, up in heaven, so many things. He's now peeking out towards heaven without Viper Wall up. There's really no information of what's coming in through mid. Angel's gonna get overwhelmed once again. RB's gonna be late on this pinch, but they're gonna get heaven control. Unless CNED can do something about it. And no, he's dropped instantly. The satchel out, Zipan trying to hold the line, trying to keep him back. One's all he finds.
Sugetsu slipped through. He's ahead of this.
They have no idea. You're absolutely right. How much more can he find? Stacks with 20 HP. Laughing in the face of danger, swinging forward and getting another.
But they got the open plant once again. So a chance here for Sugetsu to find cheeky half defuse, but RB swings onto it.
Just so much, actually, there's so much passive info that CNED is getting just because of his position right now. And you wonder here, the flash, they're actually rotating off of the flash. Xiao just got confirmation that there was presence A towards ramps, and they instantly flip back towards B. Buzz is already through with the paranoia, but Zipan's ult keeps them back. He's gonna get a second and potentially more. CNED's on the hunt! It was messy, but both connect! And now Stax is left alone, having to think through what the heck just happened. How did we get here? CNED with 3 and Navi does 2.
A great recovery.
Shots of the op rattle off, a second flash in towards garage. But once again, it's a hit towards A. It's a hit right into the teeth of the defenses of the Cypher, and Zipan's there too. He's already gotten a couple. Angel trying to swing out and pile it on, and he cannot. And now the op has shown up. How do you get past this? Oh, that wall just barely keeping him alive. Zest is gonna find a lot of room here.
He's got the spike as well, so he's able to slip away from this. You see the ping on the minimap actually shout, considering the possibility of being flanked. CNED picking up the slack. Again, Zest actually getting confirmation on the back of the Trailblazer sound cue. Able to find this plant now. And Stacks a little bit disconnected from this. Can he find a backstab with Navi funneling towards spawn?
Timing is everything.
It's an open plant for him. He has to play this late. He's getting aggressive.
Patience. You still have 2 flashes. Be patient. He's gotten the first. No real idea of the second in the smoke. Meanwhile, CNED still with the op going forward.
Now he can drift deeper. He's actually resetting towards main.
Just a tap. Just a tease. Just a bait for the swing, and CNED lands it. And now Sax is too far away. He's too far away. But it was enough to pull off. CNED, I can't
get it set up here. Still got plenty of util to work with.
Oh,
Not
it's
sure where
gotten
that's
stuck.
going.
Oh no. Get on down there, buddy. He's overwhelmed. Somehow still dropped. I thought he was going to find a window. His kills go traded back and forth. The 4v3 as you see DRX starting to funnel forward, starting to take space back. But Navi hold the line. Stacks left alone, and he cannot deliver. We saw Sugetsu pull off some pretty ridiculous things from the defensive side here. We'll see if RB can do the same with the turret to help. Zipan up top. Too many things to consider. CNED nice with it. The second after the upgraded weapon. And that's enough to get the sight. Oh, unless Buzz gets ahead of it. That's exactly what he does. He just buys time and he wins the round. What a play from Buzz.
Just when you think.
You see an interesting financial approach from DRX. Mako once again getting challenged. You got to pick a target, bro. It's either the dog or it's CNED. You pick the wrong one. Zipan's already back sight. Buzz had no idea. See if they can reposition, though. Angel's really, really far out. Really far up by himself. Dog spotting him, and yep, Zest from up top. But well handled by Xiao. Well handled by Xiao.
Talked about being a hero yesterday. Might just need to be once again hit.
It's been quiet, but RB's done well to get one so far. Still dancing around. The second with the turret to help. Hero answering the call at least a little bit, as Zest and Buzz have shown up too.
Control of the spike as well. Angel have to pull off a miracle here to recover this 1v3. Still pretty healthy, but Marco going to be the first one to overcome and spotted here on the peak. See the other eyes of DRX trained on this position. Now Marco's still with a paranoia available.
Speaking of which, waits it out.
Shadows traveling.
I mean, he's certainly taking his time on this. Roomba, the satchel, the kill not found.
23 seconds left on the clock here, Doug.
A vintage wait and go. And Angel dies already. The spike is still up in heaven now. 15 seconds left. They're going to have to pop out, and they're going to have to do it quickly. And Shao has the spike, and that might be enough. Now 10 seconds, it's all on to Buzz. 85 HP, he snaps on the first, the second buys time, and that's gonna be enough.
That's it.
He may not get the kill, but it's not gonna matter. DRX get the 9th.
Definitely favoring DRX here,
I've got
but
your trail.
NAVI are poised to explode onto A.
Yeah, RB has lockdown, but he's not really in a comfortable spot to drop it. With 45 seconds left, does he dare invest it? Zipan gets so high, and he gets one. Saxer on the trade. CNED cleaning things up. Op still in hand, and there are the blades. I mean, that's the round.
Yeah, it's
30
done for.
seconds left.
NAVI even stalling things out to find the plant here. Just Buzz and Marco. Still got the paranoia, still got the showstopper, and the paint shells, actually.
Yeah, and a 2v4?
Shadows traveling.
I mean, maybe. Well, okay, yeah, they're going. They found one. The paranoia, the showstopper invested. Buzz weak though, 45 HP. What space can Mako find? He swings out. Too many targets to deal with. Oh, come on. If you're gonna go, just go, man. Another
Actually,
jump
Mako
spot.
catches.
Oh, that paranoia was so good, but it doesn't matter. The neural theft, and out goes CNED. Buzz with the judge, finding one though, 56 HP. It's not a Bucky. Not from that distance. DRX crumble. And RB's left alone. Holding on to that lockdown for what feels like forever. Never invest it. We're going the distance. We're going to Lotus.
Coming back.
I do like this from DRX, so pacey on it, trying to find that window.
They're looking to descend very quickly.
Oh
The
dear.
other side of the map, Angel should have had at least one there. So Getsu will respond, but it's Buzz with 2 to open this round up.
The Frenzy just so good in that situation. Navi have done a decent job of corralling DRX in this position. CNED from all the way back, not finding any value. Important too for DRX, if they want to pull this thing off, if they want to take the quick trip to the playoffs, they've got to find a way to silence him. And so far, so good. Zip and Shao, the only 2 that remain. Playing on site, and you look at the minimap, the rest of DRX are nowhere near this. I mean, you've got Stax who's playing in Tree,
Enemy remaining.
and he finds one. You got the other 2 playing really far back.
No chance.
Stax falls. Buzz and RB remain. There's the nade, and that, I mean, that will most assuredly secure things. Maybe Shao gets an exit. He does get one, that's all it is. But the paranoia hits! Oh, and he had no shot! It was never fired!
Nobody really following up on the pressure created by that either, so DRX still going to be struggling to comfortably find this plant. Yeah, the swing on will come through. Angel ahead of the smoke. Stacks will fall.
It seemed like DRX had all the tools that they needed to convert a third, to win a bonus, but how quickly things change. Yeah, the noise being made, I mean, they're not concealing any of that.
Sorry, kid.
And that's another one that falls for NAVI to potentially get through this in flawless fashion would be everything they could possibly want. I mean, just one member is taking damage, Mike, one! And that's Sugetsu.
Player standing.
Being as well as 2 Bulldogs left, and it will be the Prime Gaming flawless from Angel.
Molly to cut off the path for Zest. Oh. There's no way you expect Stacks there! What a pesky play! But they've gotten it down to 2. Angel 1 with the Molly. The
Got the
tap
off
out from
as well.
Shao, yeah, he's gotten it all the way there. They're gonna get the last 2 kills and the defuse. You're gonna hand it over to Shao. He's gonna get the Hunter's Fury online too.
And this did happen a couple of times. DRX very comfortable, I mean, I guess very deep positions on a RV over towards A site. So DRX will commit behind it as well.
Buzz. Oh, that Rolling Thunder's gonna cause so many problems. And yeah, they're deafened, but what can Mako find? One. Looking for the second, nothing found yet. But the spike into position to be scooped up, but do they know Zipan's there? They're just not gonna push it. They're gonna go to Sugetsu! And Sugetsu with 1. Try to bully him away, try to force him to run and create some space. Where on earth are you going?
So guess who's going to catch this?
Are you going to commit? Oh, he commits! 13 seconds left. And Sugetsu, concerned about what might be behind him, creates a window for Mako to get the spike down. What a chaotic round, Mike.
The turret will bodyguard RB though. Put him in a position where he has to actually retreat back towards the door here. Mako completely disconnecting down to 69 HP.
Oh, and they don't invest the turret to serve as a sentinel, so to speak, on the spike. They drop it B to make sure there's no one flanking around. So they have to face this. First flash turned. Mako trying to decapitate the first and manages to do so. It's all under RB now, 1v2, and he gets the 1v1. They left him. It all's on to CNED. He's gonna get to half. RB on the swing and CNED with the snap, but I don't know that he's gonna have enough time. It's gonna be so close. Oh, it's gonna be so close, but it's not enough. The haunt is cleared. What has it been waiting for? There it is. And there's the swing. Angel looking to dip on the second, drops RB.
We were mentioning earlier, that's the sort of value you want to see from a smoke early on from Angel. Now, not necessarily as much of an issue. Buzz able to get right ahead of this Killjoy setup, though. Will clear a lot of space, and this time around, the plant comes through. A 3v4 in the post plant. Not much in the form of utility to secure it, but Buzz actually throws out the paint shell. Paranoia sent as well very early on here, Doug.
Very early, you're absolutely right. The drone has been cleared. Oh, and that's
what was
once
that?
Again, a gifted one, maybe off of a tag from the drone. I believe that was the case. I didn't think the drone made it out of the smoke. Either way, he gets a kill. Buzz playing him close! Buzz!
He's got another nade.
And he has time. Oh, but he doesn't even get it off. Sugetsu with a massive one. Angel with the second. But Buzz falls. I mean, they've got him pinched in.
Calling my ball.
Mike, this is discombobulated. This is messy. He's got to get the kill on Angel.
Whoa.
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's gone sideways. It goes so horribly sideways. RB's now just sitting on the other side with no way to make a play. Has to sit back and watch as the round goes by. And info off of the dart.
Angel's playing in the cut as well. He's able to control
by
this
himself.
space outside. B stacks picked off once again. No response found either. DRX shepherd in towards
30
this C
seconds
site
left.
right now.
You're running out of time here. If you're going to flip the map, it's got to be now, and the utility hasn't been cleared. They've done such a good job of doing it, but they don't seem to care. Managed to get a couple. You've got Zest who's cutting off rotations towards B, but the spike has to go down very soon. And you still have so much presence here from Navi.
Angel's found that kill.
This should open things up. That shock dart, oh, it didn't bounce. It was a little bit deeper. RB's getting one. A 2v2 somehow. Mako, 85 HP, no armor. The swing out is there, and they try to bully Shao, and they do. They've left Zipan in this. And he cannot convert.
How the... Throwing everything behind this now.
There they are. Set up CNED. What?
That's a big pick. DRX, so they try and explode on the back of this. Yes, they do. The showstopper doesn't land, but Stacks will find the kill on Shao.
So well handled. The swing out. I mean, DRX have played this perfectly. The problem is, though, Mike, we've said this before, and Navi somehow find a way to Houdini their way into the round.
A 2v5, Doug?
We've seen
Surely not.
Zipan ahead of things, ahead of the nightfall, ahead of the first. Clothesline, though, not able to find much more.
20 seconds. And they're past the turret. They're behind this already. Sugetsu seems aware of it, though.
It was smoked off at first. You see the first few share of shots go wide. The spike finally seems like it's going to go down, but DRX
It doesn't go
pushing
down.
right back.
Last player standing.
He's not going to have time. He's well out of reach. Wow. Already ahead of the smoke and the Prowler, confirming there's no one there. So DRX on the move. Zest feeling some of the pressure, having to take a step back, try to bide some time. Stay alive for the rest of them to show up. I mean, Cena's already through and Angel's already gotten a kill. Oh, but he doesn't find anything. They've somehow managed to keep them back at least for a little bit. They're going to bonus them, Mike. Sax and RB are up.
Standing.
Never mind, I jinxed him. It's RB by himself.
But Sugetsu down to 15 HP. This is definitely doable for RB.
Do they know where he is?
Asking for another clutch from the hero of
30 seconds
DRX
left.
once again. Shao
Got
posted
time.
up, but he's found
He's
the
got
first.
it to one.
Enough as well. potentially dig his heels in here.
Mako's so far ahead. That flash was just too much for him to deal with. He's going for this. Oh my gosh, he still got the kill on CNED. What?
Somehow will equalize the head count. The lockdown will clear sight. NAVI will be able to get a comfortable plant.
Whoa,
Orbital strike as well. Angel going to follow up on this.
I love that too, so deep. Set the line of scrimmage further back. Force them to invest utility to take space that they should normally have. This puts DRX in a brutal spot.
The problem being as well, look how disconnected Xiao. He's actually going to invest the Hunter's Fury here to deal with the lockdown instead. And that's just going to pave the way, open things up for Stacks.
I mean, DRX are still rolling behind it. Stacks against the second, Xiao and Sugetsu, the only two that remain. And Xiao, as you mentioned, so disconnected, so far back. 25 HP, nothing but a classic. Sugetsu with everything to do and nothing found. All on to Xiao now. Tries to swing one with the classic. The second maybe connects, but it's not gonna matter. Remember, RB had managed to find a space to slip through.
Playing to cut off any option through door from DRX. RB will be called upon
30
once
seconds
again.
left.
Utility there to help and utility there to cover. He goes from up top and RB's able to swing around, drop him. Zipan though, there for the trade. He answered the call for one. Sugetsu there. Oh, you could tell Buzz was suspecting where the play was coming. 13 seconds left. Spike planted. Zipan has the Rolling Thunder, and there it is. It's going to push a couple of members back, but it seems like DRX may have found a spot right through it. The Haunt finding info, finding value. It's Buzz getting one. Xiao with the shock darts. It's just a tap out onto Spike, a 2v2 now. Sugetsu's still there. They've got him corralled in. DRX surrounded. They've already gotten it to half. It's got to be a swing from Xiao, and it delivers.
Execute.
I haven't seen much of that.
No. They do follow through.
I mean, they've gotten so much space for free. I guess why not? Are they going to try to flood again off the paranoia? Yeah, that seems to be the case. They have the Haunt there, too, to provide some cover to get some info. Xiao able to get the snap, but it looks like they're going to get eco unless Zipan and Sugetsu can do something about it. Weapons upgraded for the defense. And there's really nothing that they can do. They're going to have to flood behind the flash. Stacks has already gotten it, but Mako with the 3K to get DRX 11. On the seas, Mako patient. Gets the first, looking to control the spam on the second, not able to connect, but Zest, what?
30 seconds left.
Through the box, lands it onto Zipan. And now Lockdown drop a second
trade-off
one.
lockdowns.
Yeah, Venn diagramming the site,
Down, B.
leaving a 2v2. Stacks with the Nightfall to confirm where they're going. The silence definitely.
They've read it well.
Yeah. I mean, they're ahead of it. Yeah, the alarm bot is there, but Sax is going to get a chance to make the play. He's gotten it down to one. He's going to have to get the spike down very quickly, and that's going to force RB to go quickly. It forces him to go fast, but no. Plant giving up. RB on the swing. He's there, and he lands the shots. Moved it first, didn't go off. Now there. Zipan has the Rolling Thunder, Mike. It's going to be so chaotic as you see them both vying for control of such a small space. But NAVI equalizing, it's a 3v1, and it's not gonna convert. Sugetsu gets three.
A Guardian in the hands of Zest.
Oh, it's
and
the same.
it opens up.
It's the same play. But CNED surely has taken us the distance. I mean, with an opener like that, and the Rolling Thunder to secure things, Mako stunned up, stunned around, tries to reposition, and does so into his death. A foregone conclusion here, as it seems like once again,
Last player standing.
we're getting some extra Valorant, folks.
Yeah.
RB would have to 1v5 to pull this off and get the defuse. We talk about miracles. This would be certainly that. The fault line from Zipan still in play, the Aftershock 2. Off of the smokes, they try to get through, and all of that utility is just going to be so much to deal with. Buzz killed himself! Falls to his own nade, but Zest makes it okay! Keeps him in it! As Zest gets three! He's got the pit!
He hasn't thrown it down just yet. RB will find CNED just Xiao to recover a 1v4. DRX players clinging to life. Look at the HP bars. But Xiao will need nothing short of a miracle to flip this back.
Position given away. I mean, and just such an impossible situation. fully decayed, and time is of the essence. Not much he can do here. DRX are going to take a lead in overtime, and NAVI backs against the ropes.
They're going to stun back out of this on the back of the dart.
Nothing to clear it either.
Mako.
I mean, Mako's in so much trouble, but Buzz! He's got the ult! I mean, they've wiped the floor with NAVI!
Shadows traveling.
Final nail in the coffin! Putting him away! Buzz with 3! DRX are playoffs bound!
In the blink of an eye, Doug. The match is over.
Oh, and look at the faces of the DRX players, man.
You talk about that being a mentally taxing series. What a sigh of relief. And NAVI were poised to completely rip that setup apart. Marco stunned up, revealed.